In my never-ending search for great local multiplayer games, I came across Graviators in the back end of 2023. I included it in one of my local multiplayer gems to whip out at Christmas list that year, but I've been meaning to do a standalone review of this game for a while, and here it is because it's been slept on, and that's a shame. Graviators is a team-based arena sports game that takes Pong and turns it into a slingshot gravity-based team game. So you can play 1 versus 3, 2v2, 3 versus 1, and AI bots can fill in any gaps that you want, or you can just leave it literally like 1 versus 1 if you want to. The idea is that gravity plays a huge role in the layouts of the maps that are on the screen. So some of it might be like pure walls of bricks that you might need to pick up a meteorite kind of ball and then slingshot it around you because it's constantly rotating and being swung around. And then you choose when to let go and press like a power boost button to slingshot the ball across the screen. So making sure that you time that is key. The key with Graviators, though, is that each of the maps usually has a black hole somewhere that then indicates your goal. And so gravity, if the ball is left to its own defences, will just be sucked in towards the goal whilst you're all busy trying to smash each other out of the way using like boosts to try and ram the competitors out of the way with their ships as you squabble over the ball to try and gain control. This makes for a really close quarters and chaotic experience because you're all usually squabbling over just the one single ball, trying to work out how you can take control and then slingshot it either back over to the opponent's black hole to therefore get the goal, or if you're playing in the more traditional like Pong version of thing, trying to smash their barrier bricks so that creates a hole to then slingshot it back across again. It almost works out like a space volleyball game because you can pass to your teammate if you want to, if they manage to get clear by slingshotting it round. The beauty in all of this is that because gravity is always playing a role, you are never quite 100% accurate all of the time with what you're doing, and if you take your eye literally off the ball, it's always being pulled into your black hole goal, which then means that you can quite often do some quite fluky weird things and either look exceptionally skillful in pulling off a fluke move for an epic goal, or you kind of look absolutely terrible going, how on earth did I manage to absolutely bugger that up? Alongside the kind of more classic arena team sport games that are going on, there's also some single player or competitive modes as well called Meteor Shower, and in this mode you are defending a line of barriers like Pong, and so if a meteor gets through then you lose a life, and this sees massive bombs and meteors and all kinds of enemies coming down from above, almost like a missile command style game, but what you're doing is using the balls to then slingshot back round and blast off all of the different mines and bombs and meteors as you go. And it's a great repurposing of this team-based gravity slingshot mechanic into a leaderboard score chasing single player or cooperative battle to try and see how long you can survive. Graviators isn't just a local multiplayer game, you can take it online as well. The AI bots are actually really quite good, and so as someone who is chronically short of friends locally and nearby, yes, you can use Steam Remote Play and Parsec to try and get this up and running, or if you've got multiple copies you can all go online and play too, and it's very easy to set up a match and get going. But the AI more than compensates for being able to make a game look full. And so if you are stuck on your LBRY, like I am sometimes, but still want to play a local multiplayer game, Graviators offers that and offers it exceptionally well. Ultimately, Graviators is actually quite a simple game when you break down the actual elements of the game and how it's all put together. But what you don't always get to see in these gameplay footage is just how moorish and addictive and visceral and almost claustrophobically aggressive the gameplay becomes, because you're having to be on the nose, on the ball, and really charging around trying to take control of it every single second of every single game, because if you snooze, you lose, and that means that Graviators becomes a real quintessential game that you can come back to time and time again in local multiplayer game nights, and that's why it certainly stays on my collection as a 2 thumbs up from me. Don't sleep on this one if you enjoy an arcade local multiplayer action game.